Angelina Jolie pushed back at her ex and father of her children, Brad Pitt. Earlier, Pitt's legal team filed a court claim that Jolie's recent court filing against him, citing a failure to pay meaningful child support, was a thinly veiled effort to manipulate media coverage, according to an Inquisit report. However, Jolie's lawyer, Samantha Bleedejean, gave a statement to People to set the record straight. Bleedejean explained that the filing was not only accurate in facts, but also legally appropriate. She said, "What has been filed by Brad's side today is a blatant attempt to obfuscate the truth and distract from the fact that he has not fully met his legal obligations to support the children." According to Pitt, he's provided over $1.3 million in child support for the couple's 6 children and also gave her a loan for $8 million to buy the home she lives in with the children. Bleedejean said, following the incident of September 2016, Angelina and the children needed to move from the family home, which Brad chose to keep, including all of its contents. When Jolie asked Pitt to help her purchase a home, he loaned her money complete with interest payments instead. While Jolie is honoring the loan and repaying it, her lawyer pointed out, a loan is not, however, child support, and to represent it as such is misleading and inaccurate. What Jolie wants to see from her ex-husband and the children's father is a 50-50 split of their expenses. She's asked that he contribute half of what it costs to maintain their lifestyle, but since they're split, he has not paid his half of the expenses. Angelina has had to shoulder the majority of those without his contribution for the past 2 years, Bleedejean said. Child support is not optional in California. Typically, a father of means would pay these expenses voluntarily without the need for a request or court order. We are hopeful that this can be resolved without further delay or posturing. Jolie hopes to provide some closure for the marriage, and she wishes to bifurcate their married state, which would lead to a legal dissolution of the marriage before they've worked out all the nuts and bolts of the final settlement. They would both become single as they work toward a fair and equitable resolution for themselves and the 6 children involved. In addition, Jolie hopes to receive retroactive child support from Pitt for the years he's failed to pay his half since their 2016 split. Although they're disagreeing about things right now, it does appear that Pitt and Jolie still desire to co-parent their half-dozen kids successfully. These two don't post on social media, so they are not putting much out personally about this situation. Everything is coming from lawyers and spokespeople.